Shohei Ohtani only needed one swing to ignite the Dodgers. But moments later, that unforgettable home run sparked something nobody saw coming. Instead of celebrating one of baseball's brightest stars, the Colorado Rockies questioned whether it was even legitimate. What happened next turned an incredible performance into one of the most controversial moments of the game. The Dodgers entered the matchup looking to take control at home, while the Rockies hoped to steal momentum early. Colorado struck first, grabbing a 1-0 lead and putting immediate pressure on Los Angeles. Then came the third inning. With a runner on second and nobody out, Shohei Ohtani stepped into the batter's box. It was exactly the kind of moment superstars are built for. The Dodgers needed one big swing to change the game, and Ohtani looked completely locked in. Kyle Freeland fired a cutter toward the plate. It was a mistake. The pitch drifted into Ohtani's favorite hitting zone, and he unleashed one of his signature swings. The crack of the bat echoed through the stadium. Fans didn't even need to watch the ball for long. Everyone knew it was gone. The baseball soared over the left field wall for a massive 2-run home run. Just like that, the Dodgers erased the deficit and jumped ahead 2-1. It wasn't just another home run. It was Ohtani's 19th of the season and the 299th home run of his major league career, putting him one step closer to another remarkable milestone. The stadium exploded with excitement. His teammates celebrated. The crowd roared. Everything looked like the perfect baseball moment. But on the Rockies' side, frustration quickly replaced disbelief. Instead of accepting the result, Colorado's reaction stunned everyone watching. Kyle Freeland appeared visibly upset. He gestured repeatedly toward the umpires, stepped off the mound, and demanded that the play be reviewed. According to reports from the stadium, he argued that Ohtani's home run couldn't possibly have traveled that far naturally and insisted something wasn't right. Suddenly, the celebration stopped. The umpires walked toward the Dodgers dugout. Fans watched in confusion. What were they doing? Then came the answer. Ohtani's bat was taken for inspection. Within seconds, one of the biggest moments of the game had transformed into a full-scale controversy. MLB officials began reviewing everything. The bat, the swing, the exit velocity, the ball's trajectory, slow-motion camera angles. Every possible detail was examined. Meanwhile, the atmosphere inside the stadium changed completely. Dodgers fans erupted with loud boos directed toward the Rockies and even the umpiring crew. Many believed Colorado wasn't simply asking for a routine inspection. They believed the Rockies were trying to cast doubt on one of baseball's greatest players without real evidence. Throughout it all, Ohtani remained remarkably calm. He stood near the dugout with his arms crossed, quietly watching the entire process unfold. For several minutes, he barely reacted. But as the inspection dragged on and the accusations continued, even Ohtani's patience reached its limit. He approached the umpires and delivered a powerful message. If you think I need to cheat to hit a home run, that is a major insult to all the work I've put in. Those words perfectly captured the situation. For Ohtani, this wasn't about having his equipment checked. Professional athletes understand inspections are sometimes necessary. The real issue was the accusation itself. Years of discipline. Thousands of hours of training. Relentless preparation. All of it was suddenly being questioned because one incredible swing looked almost impossible. After nearly 10 long minutes, the verdict finally arrived. The umpires announced that Ohtani's bat was completely legal. MLB's technical review confirmed the same conclusion. Every measurement matched a perfectly legitimate home run. There was no illegal equipment. No violation. No evidence of wrongdoing. Just an extraordinary swing by an extraordinary player. An umpire personally explained to Ohtani that the inspection had only occurred because of the complaint filed by the opposing team. But that explanation didn't erase what had happened. Once accusations of cheating become public, they often spread much faster than the truth. Even after complete vindication, questions can continue circulating online, creating damage that never fully disappears. Many baseball analysts later suggested the Rockies' reaction wasn't driven by evidence. It was driven by frustration. Facing Shohei Ohtani can make even experienced pitchers feel helpless. When someone consistently hits baseballs farther and harder than almost anyone else in the sport, disbelief can sometimes replace logic. But elite talent often looks unbelievable. That's exactly what separates Ohtani from everyone else. He doesn't rely on shortcuts. His success comes from elite pitch recognition, incredible bat speed, remarkable physical strength, perfect timing, and years of relentless work. And he wasn't finished proving it. The very next inning, Ohtani stepped back into the batter's box against Kyle Freeland. This time, he didn't try to hit another towering home run. He showed another side of his game. With runners on second and third and one out, Ohtani stayed patient, waited for the right pitch, and lined a clean single into center field. Dalton Rushing scored. Max Muncy scored. 2 more RBIs. The Dodgers suddenly led 6-1. It was another reminder that Ohtani isn't simply one of baseball's biggest power hitters. He's one of its smartest hitters as well. He adjusts to every situation. If the team needs power, he delivers power. If the team needs contact, he delivers contact. That's what makes him one of the most complete players the game has ever seen. At that point, the Dodgers looked completely in control. Their offense kept attacking Freeland, forcing Colorado to go to its bullpen much earlier than expected. Everything pointed toward a comfortable Los Angeles victory. But baseball has a way of changing everything when you least expect it. The Rockies refused to disappear. They slowly chipped away at the lead. A run in the 5th inning. Another in the 6th. The score tightened to 6-3. The Dodgers still held a comfortable advantage, but the momentum had quietly begun to shift. Then came the 9th inning. Just 3 outs separated Los Angeles from victory. Instead, everything unraveled. The bullpen suddenly couldn't stop Colorado's offense. The Rockies collected timely hits. They kept putting runners on base. Pressure mounted with every pitch. Before anyone realized what was happening, Colorado had scored 3 straight runs. The game was tied. 6-6. A sold-out stadium that had been celebrating just minutes earlier fell into nervous silence. The Dodgers still had one last opportunity to end it in regulation. Max Muncy opened the inning with a clutch single. Hope returned immediately. Tommy Edman followed with a perfectly executed sacrifice bunt, moving the runner into scoring position. One big hit could end everything. Instead, Dalton Rushing struck out. Now there were 2 outs. And everyone knew who was coming next. Shohei Ohtani. The crowd rose to its feet. The Rockies faced the biggest decision of the night. Would they challenge baseball's most dangerous hitter? They didn't. Colorado intentionally walked Ohtani. It was a decision based on pure respect, and perhaps a little fear. Rather than let Ohtani beat them with one swing, they chose to put him on base. The responsibility shifted to Andy Pages. With 2 runners aboard, Pages had the chance to become the hero. But Colorado escaped. With a runner on third and 1 out, Mookie Betts hit a routine ground ball. Colorado appeared ready to record the out. Then disaster struck. The Rockies' second baseman committed a costly fielding error. The tying run crossed home plate. 7-7. Another twist. Another chance. Another inning. Both teams continued fighting, knowing one swing could finally decide everything. That swing eventually came in the bottom of the 11th. Now he had another opportunity. Baseball often gives players a second chance. The question is whether they're ready to take it. Rushing stayed calm. He waited patiently. Then he attacked the right pitch. The ball shot through the Rockies' defense. The runner sprinted home. Safe. Game over. Dodgers win.